Welcome, fellow travelers of the cosmos, to an exploration of the 7 principles of life, as taught by the ancient sage Hermes Trismegistus. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Hermes who? Stick with me, because these principles, passed down through millennia, offer profound insights into the very fabric of reality and our place within this vast, interconnected universe. You see, we humans, we're a curious bunch. We yearn to understand the forces that govern our lives, the laws that dictate the dance of existence. Hermes Trismegistus, a figure shrouded in myth and history, is said to have grasped these fundamental truths, encoding them in 7 principles that resonate with the very rhythm of the cosmos. Over the next few chapters, we'll embark on a journey through these principles, peeling back the layers of reality to reveal the elegant mechanisms at play. From the power of our thoughts to the interconnectedness of all things, prepare to have your mind stretched, your perspective broadened, and your understanding of the universe deepened. The first principle, my friends, plunges us headfirst into the realm of thought, into the very essence of consciousness, mentalism. It's a bold statement, a cosmic truth that reverberates through the ages. The all is mind, the universe is mental. Now, before you dismiss this as some New Age mumbo-jumbo, consider the implications, the sheer audacity of this claim. Think about it. Everything we perceive, everything we experience is filtered through the lens of our minds. The world we inhabit, the reality we cling to, is ultimately a mental construct, a tapestry woven from our thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. But here's the kicker, the truly mind-blowing part. If the universe is indeed mental, then our minds are not merely passive observers. No, my friends. We become active participants in the creation of reality itself. Every thought, every intention, every fleeting fancy sends ripples through the fabric of existence. This is not to say that we can simply wish ourselves into a different galaxy or conjure a supernova with a snap of our fingers, but it does suggest that our thoughts, our beliefs, hold far more power than we might imagine. They shape our perceptions, influence our actions, and ultimately contribute to the unfolding tapestry of our lives. So, as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, remember this. Your mind is not just a passenger along for the ride, it's the driver, the architect, the artist shaping the reality you experience. Choose your thoughts wisely, my friends, for they are the building blocks of your universe. Our journey through the Hermetic principles now leads us to a principle of profound interconnectedness, correspondence. This principle, etched into the very fabric of existence, declares, as above, so below, as below, so above. In other words, the microcosm reflects the macrocosm and vice versa. Just imagine the grandeur of the cosmos for a moment, billions upon billions of galaxies, each teeming with stars, planets, and perhaps even life as we don't know it. Now consider the intricate dance of atoms within your very own body, the complex interplay of cells, molecules, and DNA. See the connection? The patterns that govern the movements of celestial bodies are mirrored in the subatomic realm. The forces that shape galaxies are the same forces that hold your very being together. We are, in a very real sense, miniature universes, reflecting the grandeur and complexity of the cosmos within our own being. This principle of correspondence invites us to see connections, to recognize the intricate web of relationships that binds all things together. When we grasp this concept, we begin to see the universe as a symphony of interconnectedness, a grand cosmic dance where every movement, every interaction sends ripples through the fabric of existence. So, the next time you gaze up at a star-studded sky, remember this: you are not separate from that vast expanse. You are a part of it, a microcosm of the macrocosm, connected by the invisible threads of correspondence. Hold still if you can. Feel the breath entering and leaving your body. Sense the steady thump of your heart. Even in stillness, we are in constant motion, a microcosm of the universe's ceaseless dance. This, my friends, is the essence of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves, everything vibrates, from the smallest subatomic particle to the largest supercluster of galaxies. The universe is alive with motion, a symphony of vibrations at various frequencies. Light itself, the very essence of our perception, is a wave, a vibration traveling through the cosmos. Think of a guitar string. When plucked, it vibrates, producing a sound. The rate of vibration determines the pitch of the note. Similarly, everything in the universe vibrates at its own unique frequency, from the densest rock to the most ethereal thought. This principle challenges our perception of solidity, of a static and unchanging reality. What we perceive as solid is merely energy vibrating at a slower rate. What we perceive as empty space is teeming with unseen forces, with vibrations beyond our limited sensory perception. So, embrace the dance, my friends. Recognize that you are not a static being, but a vibrant symphony of energy, constantly in motion, constantly evolving. Tune in to the vibrations around you, to the subtle energies that permeate all things. The universe, in its ceaseless motion, whispers secrets to those who listen. The universe, my friends, is a master of duality, a cosmic dance of opposites forever intertwined. This is the essence of polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles. Light and darkness, hot and cold, up and down. These are not separate entities, but rather two sides of the same coin, two extremes on the same spectrum of existence. Think about a magnet. It has two poles, north and south. You can't have one without the other. The same principle applies to everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxy. This principle reminds us that opposites are not meant to be feared or conquered, but rather embraced as essential parts of a greater whole. Without darkness, we wouldn't appreciate the brilliance of light. Without cold, we wouldn't savor the comfort of warmth. It is in the interplay of opposites that life finds its dynamism, its beauty, its meaning. Consider the ebb and flow of your own emotions, joy and sorrow, love and loss. These are not separate states, but rather two sides of the human experience. By embracing the full spectrum of our emotions, we unlock the richness and complexity of what it means to be alive. So, the next time you encounter opposition in your life, remember the principle of polarity. See it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity for growth, for balance, for a deeper understanding of the interconnected nature of all things. The universe, my friends, is not a static entity, but a dynamic, ever-changing phenomenon governed by cycles and rhythms. This is the essence of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. Just as the tides ebb and flow as the seasons turn in their ceaseless dance, so too does life unfold in a series of cycles of expansions and contractions, of growth and decay. Consider the cycle of a single day. The sun rises, casting its golden light upon the world, reaching its zenith before surrendering to the embrace of night. This rhythmic dance of light and darkness is mirrored in our own lives, in the cycles of activity and rest, of productivity and rejuvenation. Our bodies too are governed by rhythms. Our hearts beat in a steady cadence, our lungs expand and contract, our cells regenerate in a never-ending cycle of life and renewal. To deny these rhythms is to deny the very essence of our being. The principle of rhythm invites us to surrender to the flow of life, to ride the waves of existence with grace and awareness. It encourages us to honor our natural cycles, to rest when we need rest, to push forward when the time is right. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by the relentless pace of life, remember the principle of rhythm. Take a deep breath, find your center, and allow yourself to move in harmony with the natural cycles of the universe. In this grand cosmic tapestry we call the universe, nothing happens in isolation. Every action, every thought, every fleeting moment is part of an intricate web of cause and effect. This, my friends, is the unwavering law of the cosmos, the principle of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Think of a pebble tossed into a still pond. The impact creates ripples that spread outward, affecting the entire surface of the water. Similarly, every action we take, no matter how small, sends ripples through the fabric of existence, creating effects that reverberate throughout the universe. This principle reminds us that we are not passive observers in the unfolding drama of life, but active participants. We have the power to create positive change, to influence the world around us through our thoughts, words, and actions. But it also means we must be mindful of the consequences of our choices. For every action, every decision sets in motion a chain of events that will shape our future. The law of cause and effect is not meant to instill fear, but rather to empower us. By understanding this principle, we can begin to make conscious choices that align with our values, our goals, and our highest aspirations. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, remember the principle of cause and effect. Choose your actions wisely, my friends, for they are the seeds of your destiny. Now, let's get one thing straight. When we talk about gender in this context, we're not talking about the social constructs we often associate with the terms masculine and feminine. No, my friends, we're going deeper, exploring the fundamental energies that permeate all of creation. This is the essence of the seventh Hermetic principle. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Think of it like this. The masculine principle is associated with action, with outward expression, with the drive to create and to build. The feminine principle, on the other hand, is associated with receptivity, with nurturing, with the power to attract and to manifest. These two forces, these two polarities, are not in opposition but rather in perfect balance, forever intertwined in a cosmic dance of creation. Just as it takes both a sperm and an egg to create life, so too does it take the interplay of masculine and feminine energies to manifest anything in the universe. This principle reminds us that we all possess both masculine and feminine energies within us, regardless of our physical sex or gender identity. It's about finding the balance between these energies within ourselves, about embracing the full spectrum of our being. So as you continue your journey of self-discovery, remember the principle of gender. Embrace the interplay of masculine and feminine energies within you, for it is in this sacred dance that you will discover your true power, your true potential. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 7 principles of life. We've explored the power of our minds to shape reality, the interconnectedness of all things, the constant dance of vibration, the duality of existence, the rhythm of the cosmos, the law of cause and effect, and the interplay of masculine and feminine energies. We hope these timeless teachings passed down through millennia inspire you to see the world in a new light, to recognize the interconnectedness of all things, and to embrace the power you hold to create your own reality. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth, my friends. The universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.